Hello, welcome back to another video, and we did it! We hit 100 subs. So today, I'll be celebrating with the history of this channel. First, little confetti. We have hit 100 subs. We have finally hit 100 subs, and I'm proud of y'all. So, I have some history, some historical things from the channel. First off, I was able to find a small amount, like actually 8, but not entire things. It's just the frame and motor to Dash 8. I'll eventually find that, but also runs. For some reason, it's not doing anything, probably because it's not on the track, but anyway. And we got the SD40-2 right here. Then we got first thing I've ever, or can't the first thing I unboxed. The first thing was the mechanical horn, but got the first trend I've ever unboxed is this BNSF cover hopper. So these are the famous things on the channel. So now it's time for some history from the channel. My channel's history. It all started on a summer afternoon. Yeah. At this point, I already had the fire alarm system set up. I was a fire alarm enthusiast, and I wanted a YouTube channel. So of course I set up my YouTube channel and recorded my first video, System Test 1. And for some reason in the beginning, I said, welcome back to another video, when in reality that was my first video. And yeah. And system, right over here. Sneak peek. But I had like a entire thing built up right here. And actually the notification lights, once it was here, you can see there's the holes for screws. And the conduit was exactly going down right here. And out here in the hallway was the other half of the system. Only that part of the system would be built in System Test 3. So, like, over time I built the system, adding these things. I eventually ran some wire all the way over here to form a system, a fire alarm system. However, after a couple months, I was bored of the system. I didn't think it was going to work, and I thought it was going to literally set the house on fire. So I stopped posting videos of that. But the system will be back at some point. I don't know when, but it will be back. Then, also the channel will be done in June 1st, 2020. So this channel is about 2 years old. And about August 5th, that same year, I had a small layout. You know, there was like a track that like curved around. It went all the way up to there. I eventually put some styrofoam underneath it. And as time went on, I added some buildings here and there. I actually have this is the first building I built on that layout. Was Snacks Max. Over about November 27th or something, I did a project where I moved the layout. So I moved the layout to over here. Is like on a table, and it was also on a board, and it was exactly right here. It was from like the door frame all the way to that corner. Well, eventually went to that corner, and I remember it was like this tall. I'd sit here and make videos about it. Eventually, I expanded it and created a street known as Old Wharf Street. I've actually caught a train there around the time the layout was there. But this was actually, when I just third in the history, I'll get into the third in the history, but that's some remains. And I eventually expanded it, had an entire section right here. There's like a street right here. Old Wharf Street eventually went over here. And kind of ended off here, and my plan was to make like a horseshoe. And that layout lasted for about 2 years, like 1.5 years. Then around March 2022, I was starting to get tired of the layout. Okay, I was not really liking the layout because there were still some like things I wanted to edit. But if I was going to edit it, I was going to have to do major surgery to the layout. So I made the hard decision and decided to disassemble it. And so but I'll go back to it. This little nub right here. And you can actually still, the backdrop is still here. Backdrop, this nub, and some paint chips here and there. It's all that remains of the old layout. There's nothing else, and actually, a small section of the old layout. This little section was like right here. And I remember making a video of how to pave, or not pave, but add drywall plaster to a layout. This layout doesn't really use as much plaster as the original one did. I'm actually going to use some plaster, mountains, also spoilers. But eventually I disassembled it. And then for a couple months, I didn't post anything. I didn't post anything. Since I was in the process of planning out the new layout, I actually have plans for the layout. Here's some spoilers. So the current part of the layout that I already have built is from here to about here. Eventually, right over there, where the old layout used to be, we'll eventually rebuild something. And there'll be another yard, so that's kind of a spoiler as well, but at some point, I started rebuilding the layout. I started off by pulling 2 desks. These are actually desks. See, one desk starts here, ends here, and then another one is here, and then here. And so I started rebuilding the layout, and eventually I posted new layout update 1. And because I'm posting stuff of the layout, about the layout, forgot to mention sometime in 2021 I posted my very first Railfan video. It was actually the day after I posted my first layout update 1 from the original layout. between my new layout and layout update 1, I posted my first Railfan video. And anyway, back to recent time. I've started to post more Railfan videos. If you check out the channel, as well as fire alarms going off at school. Two of them, I believe 2 of them are from the same room in middle school. Well, the other ones are now high school. Anyway, I'll post more Railfan videos. There's gonna be a new layout update this month, probably on the 24th, November 24th. So, or maybe I might delay it and do I'm either gonna delay it or do an early update. It depends on what everything's looking like. And fast forward to now, or a couple months ago, I hit 100 subs. Now fast forward a couple, like about a week later, which is today. Like fast forward to Tuesday, last week, I hit my very first milestone, 100 subs. Actually, second milestone, because the first milestone was 100 subs. But anyway, now fast forward to now, and I'm now making a video about the very first milestone. Anyway, stay tuned. The 100 sub special, y'all are gonna love it. I mean, like, I'm gonna be unboxing something awesome. Anyway, that's all for now. See y'all in the next video.